Birmingham's the UK's third biggest city, and it's Europe's largest council, and it's run out of money, and it's a situation that's been years in the making. But the tipping point is that it has had to pay over $1 billion to correct inequality in terms of the pay of its staff over the past 10 years, and it's still got $850 million to pay, and it says it can't meet those payments. On top of that, it's going to have to pay over $100 million to correct an IT system that was only meant to cost $23 million in the first place. When you also factor in an increase of demand in the public services it provides, including social care, because the UK has an ageing population, and the fall in the funding from central government over the past 10 years, you've got a cocktail that's going to create nothing left in the bank. So there is going to be a big knock-on effect for the services it provides. It says it's going to stick to the ones that it has to provide by law, but even those are under threat. By law, councils in England have to provide certain services. So that's things like fixing holes in the road, adult care, social care, education services, collecting refuse and libraries. But they only have to provide those services. The scale and the scope of those services is not defined in law. And that's why even if you use the library or you work in the library, you'll still be worried about scaling back the services that you provide. Now, they've said to the government that they want more money. The government has said, no, that's all the money you're getting. You're responsible for the decisions you make. This is about bad decision making. But the fact of the matter is that this is a growing problem in England. A number of other councils have also gone bust because they've invested their money to try and plug the funding gap in things like solar farms and also property, and those investments have backfired, and there's no cushion to make up for those mistakes. So we know that another council, Stoke-on-Trent, which is also in the Midlands, in the near future will declare that it's run out of money as well. This is a problem that's going to get worse before it gets better. And of course, there is an election, a general election in the UK over a year away. So big political consequences for Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, in terms of how he handles this.